summer in
Mm-hmm.
terms of those kind of informal workouts? What are you expecting in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean those are both really talented guys, and I think Coach Napier has done a really good job of creating a level of competition in practice, and it's summer now, so they're in the process of still competing with workouts, in the film room, but just continuing to create that level of competition, and some guy is going to rise at the end of the day, and Coach Napier is going to make the right choice, and everybody trusts that.
Does it matter if it's done sooner than later, given the early games or sort of?
Mm-mm. No, it could be a day before the game. I'm good to go.
You've been on a lot of visits. Y'all have really revamped the official visits and that kind of stuff. What have you thought about that, and I guess what makes it different?
Official visits with me.
The bringing the Lamborghini in.
Okay, yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All the events around it.
Yeah, I mean, that's good for those guys. They got to experience that in, recruiting. I had a little experience in that, with the transfer portal stuff, but, that's all, eye-appealing stuff. But at the end of the day, we all play football. So I think that should be the most appealing part is, where you're going to go and play football. So.
Ricky, you got the sunglasses backwards.
Oh, yeah, let me take these off for you.
Are you a big Guy Fieri fan? Is that the motivation?
What?
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
The guy's got blonde hair with a soul patch.
Yeah. No. I mean, I just like these shades, to be honest. Like, I saw these shades in the sunglass store, and I like them.
What about the shoes, man? What about those? I like those.
Yeah, I saw these back when I actually went back home in Arizona, and I saw them, and my mom was like, don't get those. But I was like, they'd be really good for me today.
Y'all suffered a tough loss to Tennessee last year in Knoxville. What do you think about that rivalry, and what are you looking forward to when Tennessee comes to play?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to every game, but obviously first up we got Utah, so we're locked in on that. But obviously the teams that we lost to last year, we got them circled. So, I mean, we're just going to prepare to it like every other game. But we're really excited. Their fans go crazy just like ours. So.
The Swamp is one of the best environments in college football. How
Yeah.
do you think it compared to Neyland over there?
I mean, when I went over there, I was actually shocked that it even compared to the Swamp. I still don't think it compares. I'm gonna take the Swamp over it, but their fans actually are really loud. I remember just the first play. I walked out there because we broke the huddle, and I just started laughing because how loud it was. I don't know why, but my first reaction was to laugh. So I just started laughing because how loud they were. But it was a really good environment.
Is there anything that stands out about the program?
Yeah, I mean, I think they had a really good year last year. They're a really talented team. They're a really well-coached team. But, I'm just worried about the guys in my locker room right now.
You need some young guys to step up and wide receiver. What have you seen over the late spring, summer? Guys that look like they might be ready to make
Yeah.
the team?
I mean, I've seen a lot of talented young guys. That's what I saw. I saw a bunch of big strides that they made. I think Coach G did a really good job of getting those guys to step up, because we do need the young guys to step up this year. And I think we have a really talented group. I think we have a really dangerous receiver room. And you got guys like Andy and Eugene and Aiden. Those are all really talented guys that are, willing to step up. And I think they're ready.
How about the tight end?
Mm-hmm.
Coach talked about that needing to develop.
Yeah.
What have you seen?
Obviously, we need to rely on them too as well, but that's also a really talented group, and they're improving every day. They're competing against each other each day, and that's only going to make them better. So I'm excited to see where they end up.
We haven't seen Eugene yet, and he's on campus.
Yeah.
Give us a scout.
He's going to surprise you guys. He's going to surprise you guys. He's really quick. Yeah, he's really quick. Just trying to take him under my wing right now and be a good leader for him. With the playbook stuff. How to operate around the facility and just being a pro. So I think that's what I'm trying to do for him right now. But talent-wise, it's no question for him. He's really quick, strong kid.
It seems like you guys have a lot of slots.
Yeah, we do. That's okay though, because I feel like our slots can play outside as well. So we're a versatile group.
Ricky, you've played out west before. Do we overrate the altitude thing? Is that overblown, or is there something to it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's that much of a difference. I mean, I feel like we might need to go a little bit harder in practice. Conditioning-wise to prepare for it, but I don't think it should be, a crazy transition. I think it's just the mental side of things to think about it. You don't want to psych yourself out. Just go out there and play ball like we always do.
Can those freshman guys impact this year? I know they can, but what is the challenge?
Yeah.
Or is it the offense more than maybe the speed or anything, or is it what is
Yeah, I mean, I think there's challenges for different players. I feel like every player is unique in their own ways, but from what I've seen, all the young guys are super talented and have all the potential in the world, and I trust those guys to go out there and make a play just like they trust me.
How do you feel about returning punts again this year? I mean, it looks like you might
Yeah.
be the guy with Xavier Brown. So.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. That's one of the main things I'm excited for. Really, I was actually just talking about it the other day at practice because we were catching punts, and I was like, man, I'm excited to finally get to do this because I only caught punts 2 games last year, I think. So.
Any goals with regards to that, or any?
Oh yeah.
What you want to do?
Well, yeah. I mean, my goal is every time I touch the ball to score. So that's my goal.
Ricky, Kentucky's defense is one of the few that gave you guys a really hard time last year. What about their scheme and defensive backs made them a really tough matchup?
Yeah, I think they're just a really talented group and well coached. You know, they're really disciplined. But at the end of the day, I think it was on us. I think we kind of beat ourselves. You know, we got to go out there and execute our plays. You know, they're trying to defend us. You know what I mean? So I think it was on us the entire time.
Was there something in the second half that just switched in that game? Because the first half you did have some success moving the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful part about the game of football. You know, you got to execute from the first quarter all the way to the fourth quarter, you know. So just staying our foot on the gas pedal.
Your dad was a punt returner. I mean, did he give you any tips with regards to that?
Oh, yeah.
What's he like in your with that?
Yeah, he gives me tips about everything, to be honest. I get paragraphs full on my phone of, you know, what to do and what to think about. But, yeah, he helps me out tremendously mindset-wise with that, so.
When that Jaden Rashada stuff went down, did the players talk about that of like, is this real? Is he worth, you know, $13 million over 4 years? What was that like in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was really anything talked about in the locker room at all. You know, we understood that it was the recruiting process and, you know, NIL is a thing now. So, you know, all the guys respect him and his decision. And, you know, I think all the guys are just worried about what's going on in the locker room, not necessarily outside stuff.
Do you guys believe it as far as the actual amount?
I just don't think we really paid attention to it too much. I mean, whether it was true or not, I just think we were worried about the lift that we're going to go into instead of, you know, how much he's going to be making, you know.
Where do you get the shoes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just talked about these. I got these when I went back home to Arizona. My mom didn't agree on them, but I mean, she likes them, but, you know, I had to get them for media day, so.
Ricky, I wanted to ask you about the UGA rivalry. I mean, obviously not being here the whole time. I mean, how quickly did you buy into that rivalry with them, and how much does that mean to you?
Yeah, that was one of the first things that got talked to me about, like right when I got to Florida, was all the rivalries. Florida State rivalry, you know, the Georgia rivalry, and then LSU. I feel like we got a lot of rivals at this point. But, yeah, I mean, that's a really good, you know, really coached team, so. I mean, we're all excited for each and every game. We're mostly excited for that game, too, as well. But I still think it's Florida-Georgia.
Absolutely. And then continuing on that, I mean, you've gotten to play in the Swamp for a year. I mean, what would that game mean to you to be able to play that game at home in the Swamp?
Which game?
The Georgia game specifically.
I mean, it would be important, but it's a neutral site game, you know.
I mean, I know there's a little bit of up in the air whether or not it's still going to stay in Jacksonville. I mean, if that was an opportunity, would you be supportive of that? Or
oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Anytime to play in the Swamp, you know, I'm down. Sign me up.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Ricky, you guys play South Carolina this year. They have 2 freshmen All-American safeties in a top 10 corner, Marcel Style. As a receiver, are you looking forward to that game on the road just to prove yourself against these top big dudes in the league and in the country? Yeah, I'm mostly excited to prove myself every single snap, every time the ball moves. So, yeah.
Have you seen Eugene Wilson yet at all in terms of like workouts and stuff?
Absolutely, yeah.
What are your thoughts, initial thoughts?
I mean, right away he stood out. His quickness stood out. You know, his twitch. I think he's going to help us out a lot.
As a fellow slot receiver, do you give him any pointers?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, just being a leader on the team, you know, I got to take him under my wing and, you know, help him out as best as I can, you know, and I think the main thing to teach him is, you know, how to be a pro, how to operate around the facility, you know, getting treatment on a daily basis, you know, just doing the right things day to day. So, but he got all the talent in the world, so he's going to have a lot of success moving forward.
The mentality of punt returning. I felt maybe we talked about this in the spring. I can't remember. But just it's pretty perilous back there, right? I mean, you're looking in the air.
Yeah.
You know somebody's like as close as that.
Yeah. I mean, if someone was announcing a sign-up sheet to punt return, I don't think there would be very many names on there, but, you know, I'd be on there. So, you know, it is a nerve-wracking, like, position to play, but, you know, not a lot of guys are going to do it. And, you know, the guys that do that, you know, boost their draft stock a little bit. So I'm excited for that.
What is the key? I mean, is it first step? I mean, you got to secure the ball, but you also got to be out of there quick.
Yeah, for sure. You know, just going through all your cues as soon as the ball snaps, you know, you got to look at the way of the kick, you know, you got to look at the gunners. It's just a bunch of things that run through my head, you know, and then obviously the actual return. But then at the end of the day, you know, you just got to rely on your talent and your ability, you know, right when you catch the ball, when you get the scheme.
How about your protection group? And did you develop anything with that even last year?
The protection group?
Yeah, just, you know, your blockers. You guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, they want to score as bad as I want to, you know what I mean? Like, we all want to party in the end zone. So, I mean, they want it as bad as I do, so.
Is that the one play of the game maybe where it's the most kind of nerve-wracking, the heart rate's pumping a little harder?
Yeah.
I mean, you see, like, you know,
yeah.
You can take shots back there.
For sure, yeah. You know, you could definitely take shots, but, you know, that's the game of football. I signed up to play this, you know. I'm excited to play this position, you know, but, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a mental thing to me.
No, I think it's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
I wouldn't do it.
That's why I signed up. Good?
Thanks, man.
Thank you.